shoot the three ball, trying to close that off.
Puts the ball down, gets it on the outside. Bingo.
And there it is on the outside. Easy play for Anthony Morrow, who's been really stepping up this season. The freshman starting in the lineup for a really talented College Achieve team, and early kicking them out in the corner. Easy three ball.
He has the ability to make a lot of plays. A super skilled guard right there has nearly turned it over. Gill St. Bernard's just 9-10 on the season, trying to find their footing. Driving inside and is swatted by Hart.
Yeah, and this Gill St. Bernard's team's lost 9 of their last 11. And for Mergen Cena, who's really taken over this team and consistent 20-win team every single year, it's been a tough road. But, you know, you got to sort of stick with the program. The second half of the year is what really matters. And getting a win here at the Metro Classic definitely give your team confidence moving forward.
McCulley passing over, takes the three, doesn't get it to fall, as that shot was taken by Karen Quinn. And right now, College Achieve is on the move. They're attacking, trying to take it inside, brings it right back out. Oh my goodness. Misses the jumper and rebounded by Dorset McCulley.
And that's what Deuce Jones brings, those tight handles, quick right cross, back to the right hand, and then a shot just didn't go down.
Right now trying to bully his way past him, couldn't get through. Down low, battling, loses the ball, and they're gonna come up with another steal. College Achieve, Morrow tosses it up to Hart, and a no call. But gets it right back and floats it up and in. Great play right there from Jabron Harris.
Way to stick with the play by Jabron Harris, the sophomore. And Goff said, very good shooter, can make plays off the bounce, also very athletic, and his ability to hop right there, able to get that offensive rebound and put that one back in.
He's had back-to-back 16-point games this season, one against Sidwell Friends, and the other one happened to be against Gill St. Bernard's, and he knocked down 4 three-pointers in both of those games. Taking it inside, off the glass. Right now, it's a 7-0 run for College Achieve. They're all over the place on them.
Yeah, right now it just looked like Gill St. Bernard's is trying to set something up on the offensive end. A couple of turnovers in the backcourt has led to easy fast break opportunities on the other end for College Achieve, and they're taking advantage. And you talk about this team, a lot of athletes. They like to run the floor. Coach Boff, in his time at Roselle Catholic, has produced some pretty big-time players. You talk about Mackenzie Mbako last year, who's now playing at Indiana. He's developing D1 talent consistently every year, and the way they're playing early on, you just see that they have the motion down, they have the offensive system. It was a slow start to the year, but now they're starting to really get into that rhythm.
And on the other side for Gill St. Bernard, Mergen Cena, he had his 400th career win as a head coach on December 28th, 2023, in a victory against Bernard's High School. Score was 69-55, and what a blessing that is to have a coach that's still coaching after a 400th win. I would have retired, but he's doing such a great job coaching these kids, teaching them how to play basketball.
Absolutely, and he's been decorated. NJ.com Coach of the Year in 2019, 2020, has so many accolades, former player as well, played at Seton Hall and URI, and you look at him and he's so trained. He loves to really look at his players and see what he has. It's a great play down low by Donahue.
Donahue down low, banging with the best of them, gets the and one opportunity, finally puts them up on the board. 72 with 5:15 remaining in the first quarter. Misses the and one opportunity, rebounded right there from Harris.
Good take from Donahue down low, the guy who's starting to really come into his own. We saw him play over at the Jingle Bells Jubilee, and the way he sort of has transcended into his role. He could go off on any specific game that they need him to, especially with Dorset Mulcahy missing some time this year and being one of those premier scorers for the Knights, now back in the lineup today. He's been a guy that's really stepped up and helped this Knights team get through that hump.
Kobe Closil dribbling the ball up the court, uses the screen, gets it right back out, puts the ball on the floor, trying to get into an offensive rhythm here. They've been cold so far to start. Hopefully that last basket, the and one opportunity, can open things up for him. Pulling it all the way back. Got to watch his footing here. Nearly went back court using the screen. Great defense right there from Deuce Jones. Right now it's a foot race all the way. He's fouled.
And way to thread the needle by Deuce Jones, able to get that between the defender and Monroe, going right to the rack. And when you got a guy like that who's that tall, that athletic, with that frame, able to shield the defender off and draw the foul, College Achieve is on the fast break right now. And Gill St. Bernard's, you might need to have a couple of trail defenders back because the way they've been running, you need somebody back to stop that push.
Yeah, you definitely do. And right now you could just see that it's a track meet for College Achieve. They are running up and down the court. And while they're running up and down the court, they're getting great quality shots.
Absolutely. I mean, they've only played in that half-court set maybe once today, and they got that 3-ball out in the corner that was knocked down by Morrow. But outside of that, it's been mainly fast break points that they've been scoring on.
Oh, stolen right there from Deuce Jones. We just saw a man fly.
Whew. There goes Deuce Jones right to the rack. I mean, a guy who's going to LaSalle next year, number 7 recruit in the state of New Jersey. And right there, getting the steal, Dorset Mulcahy had nowhere to go. Trapped at the half-court line.
Complete athletic guard, very disruptive defensively, as we just seen right there, making plays, a huge part of the offense, and he grabs the rebound. Jones, the pass. Great bullet pass right there to Nas Hart.
I like the idea, though. Jones looking for that back cut. Nas Hart able to find the little hole in that zone. Just the pass was a little bit behind him, had to go back. And Deuce Jones, always a good passer as well, like a little undervalued part of his game that not many people seem to really look at. They always look at the scoring ability and the defense, but he can pass with the best of them as well. And he's starting to really come into his own as a combo guard.
Unique Rink just checked in for College Achieve, and Sebastian Lalo just checked in for the Knights. The Knights still trying to find their footing, just 10-2 so far on the game. College Achieve leading by 8.
Yeah, and I think right now it's been a lot of that high press look in the half court that Deuce Jones has really been bringing. Knights haven't been able to hit into a comfortable spot on the offensive end. They're trying to move the ball around, trying to get those shots on the outside, but, I mean, only up in this game, they've only taken about 5 shots.
Passing the ball all the way, puts the ball down on the floor. Donahue outside to Kobe Clasile. Ball moving around the perimeter. Great defense right now from College Achieve. He's stuck in the corner, gets loose. The layup won't go. Grabs his rebound, tosses it out to Lalo. A deep one. Won't go, just hits off the glass, way too strong.
Yeah, it's too strong of a shot there from Kieran Quinn, the freshman. A little too antsy to get that one up. And then back the other end.
Jabron Harris floats that one up and in. His 4th point on the night.
Yeah, and you can see Jabron Harris, the way he plays. Just a guy that continues to sort of excel in this season. Off the quick pass, able to get in a nice spot and knock down the lay-in.
Clasile takes the jumper, won't fall. It's going to be out of bounds, and it's going the other way.
That was a mistake. Enrique Rink was probably supposed to come up there and cut off Clasile from that jumper. Just laid back and thought he was playing the pass. Clasile lucky that one didn't go in.
The sweet jumper doesn't get it to fall. That shot looked pretty from here. It looked like it was going to go in, but missed it. It's going to go out of bounds and stand right here with the Knights.
And right now the 3 balls are not falling for Gill St. Bernard's. 0 of 2 from downtown, as they continue to just try to find something, and they're kind of just forcing these shots. This defense is hounding from College Achieve, and they're press-manning everybody up.
Donahue. Right now, the defense from College Achieve, yeah, you could just see the double teams. They're going quickly. The passes from the Knights. Across to Lalo. Lalo putting the ball on the floor. Yeah, and you can hear the crowd is starting to get into it, too. The defense right now from College Achieve, the way they're really stepping up and making things hard.
And Jameer Westry right now is just trailing every single defender in his zone. The 2-3 look from College Achieve is working wonders.
Donahue nearly lost it right there. Kobe Clasile, he had it wide open for a little bit. He's going to take the 3, won't go. But Donahue skied for the rebound. Morrow's going to take it inside. The acrobatic finish.
Fantastic move from Morrow. Went right hand, got the defender to blow by him, and then with the left hand going up. And that all started with Westry's defense on the other end, hounding, face guarding everybody who came across. And now another steal.
Another steal, and this has been the game for them so far here in the first quarter. Stealing, fast break buckets. It's really been working for them all around.
And I've counted 5 steals already for College Achieve in the first 7 minutes of this game. And Gill St. Bernard's needs to take care of this ball, and they're not even getting shots up right now. That last possession took off 1:30, and they finally got one shot off, and it was Lalo from almost 25 feet out. These are just shots that they're not liking, and they're having to force to settle because College of Chiefs defense has been swarming.
Yeah, that last possession was haunting for Gill St. Bernard's. Definitely want that back. Got to try to get something here quick. Gets a wide open corner three. Missed everything on that one. Rebound by Deuce Jones. And you can see the physicalness is really starting to amp up between Gill St. Bernard's and College of Chief.
And College of Chief, I think, is bringing the physicality. Gill St. Bernard's a little slow out of the gates right now. And you could tell that the way this season has been going, and losing 9 out of your 11, you're sort of really see that Kieran Quinn has been a main focal point in this offense the last few games. A couple of 20-point games, one against Phillipsburg. They've been trying to get him involved early, and he's been settling for these really bad shots, and College of Chief has been keying in on him a lot, and it's been forcing really bad takes.
Unique rink to Andrew Petrie. Morrow was trying to cut down into the lane. Nearly lost, and too many hands on the ball. Deuce Jones comes up with it. Gets it right back out. Westry inside. Strong finish.
And that should have been an air one. Westry taking the contact and a nice backspin off the backboard to get that one to go. I've really been impressed with his defense today, but showing off a little bit of offense there as well.
Westry doing it in so many different ways. Top of the key, ball is still moving around, trying to get the best shot. Quinn takes the three-pointer. Bingo.
And that's the guy, Quinn. I said 20-point game against Phillipsburg the last time out, and right there getting freed up on the wing and knocking down that three. As we get into the second quarter, John, I've just been seeing College Achieve. This is the team that we've been highlighting all year long. 5 points allowed in that first quarter. The defense was clearly the main focal point in this one. The way that 2-3 has been rotating well. Westry up top, Deuce Jones getting a couple steals, leading to fast break points. That's been their bread and butter all season long. Offense a little bit slow going. That's mainly they've been getting their points on the fast break. And when they don't get those fast break points and they're settling the half-court sets, that's when Gill St. Bernard's has been getting their stops. So I think for Gill St. Bernard's, it's just keeping the ball in your possession, drawing out those long possessions, and getting the shot that you want down low. Their only basket that they really had in the field goal-wise outside of that three from Kieran Quinn was getting that ball down low inside of Donahue when he was able to work on that low block. I want to see them incorporate that a little bit more. You can get Donahue those one-on-one looks in the low post. That's when you can get those better shots.
Yeah, I mean, 2 of 15 from the field right now for Gill St. Bernard, 1 of 7 from deep. It's not looking pretty. You can definitely say that their offense isn't flowing, but College Achieve has honestly just been swarming all over them, making it difficult. And Coach Dave Boff definitely has to be happy about that.
Absolutely. I mean, this is the type of game you dream of as a coach. Coming out in the first quarter, set the tone early on the defensive end. Most coaches would rather take that than putting up 30 points in the first quarter.
Diving on the floor, it's a battle as Westry comes up with it again. The defensive edge from Westry.
Yeah, and Mulcahy's been having issues with that early. As soon as Westry or Deuce Jones comes up on him, they're pressing him hard, and they've been able to pry the ball loose from him a few times.
Westry to Petrie. Petrie to Morrow. Bringing it out on the outside. Surveying the field, down low to Unique Rink. He's double teamed and he's fouled. Right there, made it, but it's not going to count.
And call an offensive foul?
Oh, wow.
Oh, travel. Oh,
okay,
I
now
thought there was
more
some
like
contact there inside, because they had Quinn out on him. But that, again, when you have a guy like Rink sitting at 6'9", built, and you have a double team coming, you have to be able to collapse on him and force him to turn that ball over.
Jamal Dixon nearly lost the ball right there. College Achieve, another steal by Jameer Westry. Oh, my goodness. The words couldn't even come out of my mouth because we just seen Unique Rink fly.
And Westry, great play on that sideline, using that to his advantage. Defender tried to shield him off, able to dribble past him, and then that quick pass up to Rink, who knocks it down the dunk.
A backcourt violation for Gill St. Bernard's right now. Nothing, absolutely nothing is going their way.
Yeah, it's been a tough go of things right now, and you got to imagine they got to at least cut this down to single digits before the halftime break. The one saving grace is you're only within 13 points. The defense has been there. It's just the offense has been leading to too many turnovers, and fast break points have been the issue tonight.
Westry to Petrie. Petrie working on the left wing over to Frank. Rink is double teamed again, breaks out of it, finesses it off the rim, won't go, but cleans it up and puts it right back in.
And that's what college coaches have been seeing from Rink. The double team collapses, able to split it, senses where the defenders are going to be, and then goes up strong and gets the offensive rebound, puts it back up.
It's got to be a luxury for a player to be able to do that. Oh, behind the back, the spin, gets it outside, the three-pointer, yes, sir.
And finally, that's where we get to see Dorset Mulcahy, the brother of Paul Mulcahy, playing at Washington now, formerly at Rutgers, and that's the type of game that he brings, and a lot of coaches have been seeing him develop, and a couple of D1 offers are starting to come. You know, Peichel again at Rutgers, starting to eye in on him as well, and now a three-ball finally to get his scoring night started.
Yeah, and even being here today, in the past 3 days they've been here, the Metro Classic is definitely an opportunity to where the teams and schools come to, you know, showcase their talents and on a broader scale. They've definitely been doing that. We say all the time that basketball needs New Jersey, but basketball really is New Jersey.
And the fact that you're seeing teams like Montverde and Lou High and all these high-profile programs coming to Franklin High School to showcase their talents goes to show you how big the Metro Classic is and how many scouts come to really watch talent unfold. And if you could have a great game and break out here, can maybe be the difference in you getting an offer or not.
Definitely is. Donahue's getting caught. Kobe Clecile gets caught up. The finish, it's good. That was a tough move. That's
Kobe Clecile right there. That's the leading scorer for this Gill St. Bernard's team. And finally getting going here with that layup inside. And a nice little 4-0 run here for the Knights as they get going.
Takes the three, won't get it to fall. While Kobe Clecile, he has the first name of a former Laker great. So definitely that comes out a bit of it. Trying to drive inside. Is met by a swarm of college-achieved defenders, but takes the jumper and misses as Jones comes up with the rebound.
Great play by Mulcahy, though.
Yeah.
He faked that pass, got the defender moving away, and had that wide-open jumper. Some craftiness there. Ooh.
Westry, the bounce pass in the corner. So shifty. Jones pulls back, uses the screen, gets it over to Westry, pops it. Won't go, gets his rebound and lays it in and one.
That's how you hustle, young fella. Getting the three ball, following the shot. That's a lost art in today's basketball. A lot of guys aren't following their own shot, but Westry's scrappy, finding his way inside, getting the contact, finishing at the rim and one.
Yeah, that's incredible. As you just said, a lot of players would have just taken the shot, see it not go in, just start to pedal back on defense, but he followed through with it, went back, put it up and in. Amazing move right there from Westry.
That's the hustle plays. That's been the difference in this game right now is how college teams have been hustling on the defensive end, and now here on the offensive end finally making a big play with Westry following that shot.
A 13-point lead, 4:20 remaining here in the first half. Donahue, baseline, kicks it out to Kobe Clecile, stops, pops it, doesn't get it to fall. Morrow with the save. Westry has the ball on the string. It's a foot race. Oh, my goodness.
He tried to get on the YouTube highlight compilation right there. I don't blame him. When you dribble through three defenders in the backcourt and then try to rise up from the volleyball line on a big man, I mean, Westry is trying to put the highlight tape on today.
Tried to baptize him. Westry. I mean, yeah, is he coming out the game? Yeah, give him a break. Give him a break after that one. He just needs to go take a seat on the bench. But Westry's been doing it all. Coach told us he has the ability to be a really great offensive player and a really, really great defensive player, and he's putting that showcase here on tonight.
Yeah, he really emphasized the defensive part of it, though, and that's what we've been seeing there. I think, 5 steals already in this one? The fact he's been up on that half-court pressure that they've been running the two-high guard set, and he's been the difference maker right now for College Achieve. Juice Jones also as well in that high press, but really, we haven't seen him at all in the second quarter.
Donahue, the ball at the top of the key, gives it up to Sebastian Lalo. Using the screen, the bounce pass. Out of bounds.
That's another turnover. And that one's a mental miscue. That's not College Achieve, making the pressure there. That's, you're rushing the play. You're trying to feed the ball out into the corner, and your guys aren't paying attention to the play. And you always got to have eyes on the ball, especially when you're on that strong side.
Oh, yeah. That's a travel right there. Dragged the foot before he dribbled the ball. Jabron Harris called for the turnover.
Yeah, and, that's one mistake you'll take if you're Coach Boff tonight. the fact that College Achieve has gotten out this 15-point lead. The offense, outside the fast break points, has had a couple of plays on the inside. You saw Rink hit that and one, and Westry as well. They're a fast-paced team, and you're playing right into your hands right now if you're Gill St. Bernard.
Jacob Malaki nearly lost him. The bounce pass to Kobe Clasil finishes it at the rim.
There we go. Kobe Clasil started to get going. A couple of points in this quarter now. And finally, you're seeing it starting to tick down for Gill St. Bernard's. They're being held to 5 points in that entire first quarter, 7 in the first 5 minutes.
Morrow misses the three, rebounded by Jacob. Clasil to Lalo inside. The bounce pass to Donahue, takes the three. A little too strong.
Yeah, Donahue's three-point shot still needs a little bit of work right there, but when you have an open look right now, if you're Coach Cena, you just say it, take it.
Isaiah Oliver missed everything on that shot right there. Lalo takes the rebound, a bounce pass to Clasil. Gathers, trying to take it inside, wrapped around. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going the other way.
Yeah, and Clasil trying to get through that defense. Great play by Harris coming up and snatching that ball away, forcing the tie-up. And again, that's another hustle play from College Achieve. Their defense wasn't fully back in transition yet, and it's one guy stepping up and making the tough play inside.
So far, the leading scorers for both sides. You have Morrow with 5, Westry with 5 for College Achieve, and on the other side, the leading scorers only have 3 points. Malaki with 3 and Quinn with 3.
Yeah, okay, with that knockdown 3, and Clasil with 4 after that second layup. So right now, it's just been sort of a committee right now for Gill St. Bernard's. They got to find that one guy who could take over, whether it be Mulcahy or Clasil or Jekwe. Someone's got to start stepping up and making plays.
Yeah, just to correct that, Mulcahy with 3 points on the day so far. Fouled as he was going to the rim.
And again, this is when you get down early, this College Achieve team, it's so hard to get back because they play that high press, and you got to figure out something. I think they're not rotating that one forward up to the three-point line with those 2 high guards, and they're playing more down those low blocks. They're giving them the free throw line right now. I think someone's got to rotate back up, whether that be, whether it be Donahue, whether it be Jekwe, whether it be Quinn. Someone's got to rotate up, help out these guards up top, and give them that free shot.
Yeah, but, I mean, I don't know. The defense has just really been swarming for College Achieve, and right now, I don't think it's their offense. I think they're trying to get whatever they can offensively, but College Achieve is just so dominant on the defensive end. Gets it to the corner. Jones nearly loses the defender. Morrow driving inside. Hands it off. It's going to be a foul. The ball's going to stay right here.
That's 13 fouls. 2 more to give here for Gill St. Bernard's as they bring in Jamal Dixon, try to get some firepower off the bench. Lalo going back to the bench, kind of struggling early, trying to find his footing. Missed a couple of threes.
David Monroe right there with a nice layup. Great find off the inbound.
Again, off the inbound play. Both has probably so many in his pocket that he could use.
Oh, yeah.
And able to go right inside and find the open man for the shot.
Ball moving around, exactly what they've been doing the whole game. Trying to find the best shot. Quinn gives it up. Clasil trying to set the screen, goes away from it. The bounce pass. Great pass right there to Malaki.
Malaki cutting right down the lane as everything opened up inside, and that's how you beat this defense. They're giving you that middle attack, 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 and go on a run.
And you start to see they're starting to fight back a little bit on the offensive end, but defense is where they really got to find it now.
Yeah, I think that was the one strong thing they were doing that first quarter, and now it's starting to slip here in the latter half of the second quarter has been the defense. Just got to figure it out and really put it together. If you can put together a complete quarter in the third, this could be a game.
The jump ball again is going to go over here as the possession arrow. It stays right here with the Knights.
Yeah, that's, again, the pressure coming from College Achieve. Anthony Morrow up top. That 2 high press in the half court and then the 3 down low has been the difference right now.
Off the glass, tried to put it up, couldn't fall. Rebounded by College Achieve. Deuce Jones gets it on the outside. Won't fall as Jabron Harris was wide open and missed it. Kobe Clasil over to Quinn. Quinn right back to the top of the key.
They're just going to hold for the last shot here. 15 ticks on the clock. See if Clasil can go to work.
And this is definitely what they need right now. Outside, takes the three-pointer, missed everything. 1.3 seconds remaining.
And that's a clear indicator of what's going on in this first half. Now 20% from downtown. And last few threes here for Gill St. Bernard's haven't even been close. As our old man Ryan Tullio just got hit with that ball in the forecourt shot. Ryan, are you okay over there?
Full court heave. Got hit strong after that one, but that is it for the first half. 29-16. What a battle it's been so far.
Yeah, and I think it was that first quarter that really separated these two teams. And College Achieve got out early on that high two press with the two guards up top in the half-court trap, able to get those turnovers, quickly go in transition to get fast break points. It was the combination of Deuce Jones and Jameer Westry who have set the tone in this one. And College Achieve, comfortable lead here at the end of the second half, at the end of the first half. But for Gill St. Bernard's, they went on that run towards the end there after only scoring 5 points in that first quarter, coming back with 11 in the second quarter, building and trying to really come back into this game.
Yeah, right now we're going to go to the highlights, the first half highlights of the game.
Inside, back down, and a play from Donahue as he was able to shield off and get that hard contact. Mulcahy was in trouble all that first half as the block came inside, and then a steal inside by Deuce Jones and throwing it down with authority. And then again, Westry on that sideline. Great dribble moves, great pass up, and a dunk with two hands inside by number 15, Enrique Rink. And Rink again going to work, getting his own rebound, going through the double team. He was fantastic. Westry 3, following his shot, going back up and one. He was sensational, and College Achieve all around that first half. Played fantastic.
Played fantastic, and I can't wait to see how they do, or both teams do in the second half. But don't go anywhere. Stick around. We got about 8 minutes here, and we're going to send it over to the halftime show with Vincent and Luke.
All right, and now we are at the halfway point of game number 2. Gill St. Bernard's against College Achieve. 29-16 in College Achieve's favor right now. We're at the halftime report of NJ Hoop Recruit, powered by All Abilities Live, of course. I'm Vincent McConan. I'm joined by, it's amazing, Luke Sirianni. Luke, we've got one half in the book so far. College Achieve has been taking care of business. What have you seen so far?
Listen, they're up by 13 for a reason, right? It's not a secret. Leading scorer David Monroe with 7 points. Nothing special, but credit to the coach Dave Boff. He had a plan for today's game. That interior defense and exterior defense has been working. Gill St. Bernard's been struggling from all fronts on the offensive side, being forced to shoot from deep three. Nothing in the paint and great defense. There's a father actually in the stands that's yelling good after every defensive play for College Achieve. I get why. They've been outstanding today.
It's been an incredible defensive game, and Gill St. Bernard's is being forced to take three. They're 1 for 6 from beyond the arc right now, and from the field, it's not that much better. They are 6 for 22. It has been a little ugly on Gill St. Bernard's behalf for sure, and we didn't get to say this in the pregame, but they started off the season 7-1, and then went on a 7-game losing streak, and since then they've been bouncing back and forth. It's not bouncing in their favor right now whatsoever. Down in the paint, they've just been being put pressure on. I mean, Luke, I feel like it's obvious that College Achieve has to keep on putting on the pressure, but is there anything else that they really can do? Because they've been doing it all.
Yeah, it's just gotta switch the momentum around. If you're Gill St. Bernard's, somehow gotta break through that defensive barrier. It's tough. It's not easy, I'll give you that. Gill St. Bernard, though, they seem frustrated. Coach Sina looks real upset on the sideline. Not much he could do, but College Achieve just doing amazing right now. Letting up under 20 points at halftime is unbelievable. In basketball, that's not normal at all.
No, not normal whatsoever. Not to mention, you do have to give Gill St. Bernard's a little bit. They had 5 points coming into the second period. 11 points is a little bit better than 5, I think, in anyone's notebook whatsoever. But they still have been struggling everywhere. I mean, Luke, I want to hear your key players, but right before we get there, I have some key notes for Gill St. Bernard's right now. Of course, Kobe Colossal, who we were talking about earlier, he's been their lead scorer. He's 2 for 6 from the field. He's got 4 points. On the other side, Kieran Quinn, 4 still Gill St. Bernard's, number 30 if you're looking out there. He's been forced to take huge three-pointers. He's 1 for 4 from the field with 1 3. He is the reason that they had the 5 points in the first period because he drilled the 3 to end the quarter. But I mean, if anyone's been being forced to put up shots, it's Kieran Quinn. Now, look, I'm sorry, Luke. Take it away.
No, it is. I mean, someone's got to get hot real quick for Gill St. Bernard, but being down 13 is not bad. You have a whole half left to play, but eventually you need some type of run to go your way.
And, Luke, is there any, bold predictions that we have for this second half before we sign it off and send it back over to the boys?
I think I'll make a bold prediction. I think Gill St. Bernard close the lead, close that deficit a little bit. Not fully. I think College Achieve will just continue to cruise throughout the half, but I do expect a little bit of a Gill St. Bernard run to start the third quarter.
Yeah, especially how they came out in that second corner. They looked a little bit more dominant than they did in the first. So, anyways, as we finish off the halftime report, we will be right back over to our boys in blue. But before we go there, we'll be taking just a little break. Thank you again for listening to the halftime report of NJ Hooper Group, powered by All Abilities Live.
And alongside Anthony Cofone, what a first half it was for College Achieve. Now with Gill St. Bernard, they're trying to fight back and make this a ball game.
And they fought back in that second quarter, able to cut this lead down to 13. The College Achieve defense has been unreal. It's been led by Westry up top with Deuce Jones, and now try to put this thing together and try to close this one out.
Offensive rebound from Hart, couldn't get it to finish. Rebounded by Quinn, and Kobe Clecile is coming down with it, being guarded by Jones. Clecile looking to make an impact quickly, takes the jumper, missed everything on that one. Although Mulcahy missed that shot, that's definitely got to be a good sighting that they're trying to get shots up real early in this one.
I think you're seeing the too high pressure with these guards. I think their quick motions and trying to get these guys out of position is the move here for head coach Mergen Cena, and the way they're trying to get these guys out of position and work to those corners, because right now the wings are open. Rotate guys up, because those three guys on the low baseline are just giving them that.
Jones trying to bully his way inside against Clecile, and he gets called for the foul. He's going to go to the line.
That's, again, how they've been doing things. They've been opening up the threes, they've been doing the fast break, but they've also been going inside, and it's been Deuce Jones drawing fouls.
Jones is definitely the engine that makes this team go, a huge part of the offense, and it's really a sight to see because they go as he goes.
Yeah, I think he missed the first half of the year with an injury, came back, and since then, this College Achieve team has really taken off, going on a little bit of a win streak here, and I think Dave Boff knows that he is the guy that really excels in this team, and there's a lot of young guys around him, but he's the spiritual leader. He's the guy that gets in everyone's face and makes this thing go as the leader, the quarterback of this team, really. Yeah,
missed it a little bit due to injury on January 13th. His first game back, had 17 points in that game, and after that game has scored in double digits in every single game he's played.
Yeah, and I think he's the difference maker right now for this College Achieve team, and he's the guy that they want to get the shots up. He brings that extra element on defense, and when he's up there in that too high guard trap, he makes the difference.
Morrow stole it, passes it to Jones, tried to Euro his way inside, and Kobe Clecile gets called for the foul again.
Yeah, Clecile out of position there, took a couple of steps over pursued, and just had to reach across and foul. Again, going to the line for the second straight possession. Deuce Jones doing it all.
Jones at the line again, makes the first free throw. And right now, this is their way of slowing the game down, getting these foul calls, trying not to let the Knights get into a rhythm.
Yeah, and that first half was high speed, track meet, flying down the court, and that was how they got off to that big lead. Now it's much more of a fast break approach where they want to draw fouls and get to the line and slowly extend the lead.
Quinn with the rebound. Lalo gets it right back with a burst of speed to Donahue. Donahue trying to drive inside, stops, swatted by Monroe. And Clecile, I believe he stepped out of bounds.
No, I think they're going to call an off-ball foul. I think an illegal screen against Quinn. Maybe moving the feet there over on that right wing. Refs all called off-ball foul.
32-16 right now. College Achieve is leading, 6:40 remaining in the third quarter. Hart in the corner, won't fall. And the push-off right there from Jabron Harris. Ball's going the other way.
And Nas Hart been a little quiet today. I know this team's been playing really well, and it's been Westry and Deuce Jones doing a lot of it, and as well as Anthony Morrow. But right now, Nas Hart doing a lot on the defensive end, but on the offensive end, I don't think he has recorded a point yet.
No, he hasn't. Nas Hart, top 70 in the country on 247 Sports, #1 ranked junior in his class. Averaging 9 points on the seasons, 3.5 rebounds. As Jones misses that jumper right there, gets his own rebound over the Hart. Hart puts the ball down on the floor, the bounce pass. Jabron makes it, but the foul is called.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul against Malecki. Trying to cut down that baseline, but the speed too much. And Nas Hart, again, for a guy who's so long and athletic, the speed is also off the charts. His first step, able to get to that dribble so quick. Malecki has no real chance to cut that off, has to foul.
Jabron Harris won't fall. Rebound by Monroe. Harris hot steps inside, doesn't get it to fall. Right now it's a battle down low for rebounds. Ball's kicked out, it's going to stay right here.
And Gill, this is what they've been doing all season long, has been cutting down those points in the paint. And outside the fast breaks, College Chief hasn't really gotten anything to go in the paint in the half-court set. They've had to force for threes and try to shoot those mid-range game. But Gill doing a good job protecting the paint on the half-court.
Hart trying to bully his way inside. The passes, takes the jumper. Monroe drills it with ease.
Yeah, but that opens up the three-ball game if you're defending the paint. And Monroe posted up at that left wing, get the pass out, catch and shoot, easy shot.
The press from College Achieve is really giving him difficulty as he tries to bounce it off the defender over the Hart. Loses it. Turnovers galore.
It's been an ugly half of basketball to start this one off. Both teams not really shooting well, not really passing the ball around. Fouls, already 7 in the first 3 minutes, but there's Quinn to get them on the board.
Quinn with the fundamentals. Goes to exactly what you need right there in the moment to put the ball into the basket. Get them a bucket. Deuce Jones with the spin move inside, won't go. Drew is coming down with it. Stops, picks it up. Quinn. Oh, yeah, slid the foot right there.
You're moving too quick. You're trying to help your guard out who loses his dribble, and then you're sliding on the floor, and Quinn going to get called for the travel. And already in this game, make that 15 turnovers for Gill St. Bernard's. And it's just been a rough go of things right now on the offensive end.
Yeah, definitely been rough. And as Morrow, the cross-court pass, the three-pointer from Jones doesn't get it to fall. Straight off the iron. And rebounded by the Knights. They're trying to make something of it. 35-18 right now. They're still down. Nearly stolen. Nearly a backcourt violation. They get it right back. Oh, the steal from Hart. Hart taking it inside. Gives the ball up. As Jones floats it up right now. Sloppy play from both teams.
Oh, yeah, Gill right there. They're just trying to keep that ball from being a backcourt violation. Throwing it off the leg, getting it back, dribbling. But this persistence and this pressure that College Achieve is bringing has been the difference today. Another turnover in transition. And again, it's been Deuce Jones getting to the line, already his 3rd trip to the line of the second half.
Yeah, and this is really slowing the game down for Gill St. Bernard's because they can't find the rhythm, and the defense is just swarming. I mean, the press is really killing them.
Yeah, and it's tough to adapt to, especially when you got high-end athletes on the other side. You're trying your best to work within a system that can get past it. But when you got guys who can, can make up so much ground in just a few strides, it really forces you to do short and simple passes rather than try to work the ball down quickly.
Right now, College Achieve has 22 points in the paint to Gill St. Bernard's 10.
Most of those have been on fast break opportunities. Yeah. I will admit that.
Great play right there, but couldn't get it to finish as Nico West blows the layup. Quinn has it at the top of the key, being guarded by Morrow. Right back to Quinn. Quinn, the touch pass. Ball moving around pleasantly right now for Gill St. Bernard's. Quinn right back, takes the three. Won't fall. Rebound by Nas Hart.
We'd like to see him take a couple dribbles in there. He got caught way outside and just decided to shoot it when he had so much space to work with.
Morrow with the three, won't fall. Rebounded by Jamal Dixon. The bounce pass, trying to go all the way, is met by Hart. In the paint, yeah, you heard the footsteps. Quinn back to Dixon. Using the screen. Takes the three, missed everything on that one. Great find, but is swatted, and the ball's going to stay right here.
Yeah, great find inside by West as he saw the footsteps coming right down the inside. And again, that's where Gill St. Bernard's has been getting most of their points today, has been that cut right down the middle of the lane when the zone sort of collapses because they're running those 3 defenders down the baseline. When they get that free run at the basket and they get that backdoor pass, that's been open all day long. And they got to find a way to keep with that temperament and try to find those looks inside.
Tried to get the bounce pass inside. The ball's going to stay right here. Dixon had the right idea, but just met a swarm of defenders right there from College Achieve.
They're trying to run this inbound play here. And now the option in the corner.
Had him wide open, missed it. Drew Armando. Oh, my goodness.
You're just showing off now, dudes. Come on, man.
There's some people, the game is just too easy for him, and you can see right now with Deuce Jones, he's just having fun with it.
And he got that hand taped up today, that left hand, and it hasn't really affected his play at all. And usually when you have that hand taped up, you have that thumb injury, it's really tough to get a handle on the ball, but it really has played no real issue to Deuce today.
Yeah, 6 points on the night, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals. Has just been an absolute slugger knocker right now from Deuce Jones. It's been incredible to watch him play.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of why he's been in this position. I mean, he played at St. Thomas Aquinas for a few years before coming to College Achieve and Coach Boff. But the way he sort of attacks and goes at the basket, it's very calculated. He's not, wild and in a frenzy. He always is in control of the situation when he's on that fast break. And that's what maturity and a lot of playing time does for a guy. Now finally in his senior year, it's all coming together.
Gill St. Bernard moving the ball around inside. Oh, and the travel is called. And the ball's going to go the other way again.
It's just been tough, and Closeel on the bench, and most of the starting unit on the bench right now. And I think right now Cena's just trying to see what he has in different units, trying to put something together that can combat this College Achieve team, and it really hasn't worked.
It's a 15th turnover for Gill St. Bernard's. Deuce has it on the corner by himself. The blow by, bounce pass to Westry. Westry floats it up, won't go. Rebound by Quinn. Dixon being met by Westry. Taking it all the way inside, kicks it out on the corner, takes the 3. Right off the left iron. Rebound by Quinn. He's holding the ball, double teamed. Driving inside, loses it to Jabron Harris. Jabron to Morrow, rims out, grabs the offensive rebound, puts it right back up, won't go.
Again, though, trailing back, got to close out these possessions for Gill St. Bernard's. Every shot matters now in a game like this. Ooh.
Oh, my goodness. What a beautiful move right there from Jamal Dixon.
He showed Euro and pulled back and hit the floater. Jamal Dixon, a guy coming off the bench for this team that is starting to get more playing time as this year has gone along, and finally you saw right there, great play from him.
So crafty, had a season-high 14 points against Pope John earlier on in the season as Jabron Harris misses the 3, and Dixon's coming right back down with it, looking to take matters into his own hand, gets it out into the corner, doesn't get the jumper to fall. Quinn bullying his way inside right now. Couldn't come up away with it. Morrow taking it up. Off the glass, it's in, and a timeout is called.
It's almost like every single time College Achieve is getting that stop, you're seeing Morrow, Westry, or Deuce Jones flying up the seams, and it's just a touchdown pass away from a fast break. And I think Gill St. Bernard's, you're looking at Quinn on the sideline getting a drink. They look gassed right now.
Yeah, they look gassed. And, I mean, it's been a track meet throughout the whole game. You have Deuce Jones, Westry playing incredible defense down low, and then getting out on a fast break and just laying it up, getting easy baskets. That's honestly been the whole game.
And when you have some world-class athletes and guys who are going to be playing, soaring at the next level, that's what this team brings. And Coach Boff, again, we mentioned this is only the first year he's at the helm of this program, and bringing in all this star talent, getting up to a slow start, and now finally, especially with the transfer window finally over and getting guys that you want in the system, it's looking like it's finally starting to pay off. And these guys look like they're clicking very well. The chemistry has looked amazing.
Yeah, he said I'll reiterate it again. He helped this start from a new program from scratch. He didn't have basketball jerseys when he first started, and now they're playing at a high level. He says this group is a hard-working group and has a very high energy, and you can actually see that here on display tonight. And you got to love Dave Boff and what he brings, because after coaching for 15 years and you're deciding to still do it, you're on another team, Roselle Catholic. Roselle Catholic has had some of the best players, from Ethiel Horton right now, who's playing from Texas, Naz Reed. I mean, and the list goes on and on and on. Isaiah Briscoe, who was Showtime. And, I mean, trying to make some great players here with College Achieve. So
a funny story about Coach Boff. I actually read an NJ.com article. He actually got his start coaching when legendary St. Anthony head coach Bob Hurley Sr. put him in charge of a shooting station at his basketball camp. And if you know the Hurley family, such iconic in terms of Northeast basketball. Now Dan, his son, just won a national championship over at UConn. So I mean, getting that pedigree to get started with, and having to learn from those type of influences really brings you to a new level.
Yeah, and you can see it starting to work. Is right there. Donahue drills it for Gill St. Bernard. Finally puts them up on the board after a long stretch of not making a basket. And
Donahue's been off the floor for the last few minutes, and I really wanted to see more of him, because he's been that one guy that you can really go to in situations, one of the athletes that you could really pair up against this College Achieve team and finally get him going on the offensive end.
Monroe's the only person on both sides to crack double digits in the game and scoring with 10 points on the night, 4 or 5 from the field. He's been a silent assassin.
Yeah, again, it's been that type of night for College Achieve. Is not even a single player today for Gills in double digits. Not even a single player over 5 points.
Yeah, nowhere near it either.
It's been a tough day. I mean, they've tried to score by committee, but being held to almost 23 points at the end of 3 quarters, it's not going to get it done.
Westry to Jones. Jones in the corner to Petrie. Down low, Rink trying to bully his way inside. And it's going to go the other way, and I believe he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, I think that good job by walling off that baseline. And I think that's where Gill's done really well today, has been defending in the half court. It's just the turnovers that have been leading the fast break points have been the main issue today. If they could have limited that to at least 5 or 6, this is a much different ballgame.
Driving inside, Dixon tries to lose a defender. Wow. With ease, floats it in.
Strong take, and Dixon, a couple of nice plays towards the end of this third quarter. Now the press coming.
Westry had the ball on the string, pulls back, takes the 3, kaboom.
There it is, out in the corner. Nice shot by Hoyanowski, getting freed up in the corner for that 3.
Hoyanowski just got freed up in the corner, drilled the 3-pointer, and they're just continue to add and add and add upon this lead.
Yeah, but, I mean, you got to give credit to Gill for a second there. They got it down to 14 when it was looking tough there for a second, but a huge 3 for College Achieve. And this fourth quarter, you can expect a lot of passing.
Yeah, and Coach Dave Boff did say that Hoyanowski is the best pure shooter on the team. So look for him to get open a lot here going into the fourth.
That's saying a lot when you got guys like Mora who could knock it down from the outside, as well as Petrie and Westry and Deuce Jones. That's a lot of praise.
Yeah, a lot of praise coming from Coach Boff, but he's in the game now, and he's looking to get him going. Because right now we have 2.9 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. You got to look to get something off quick. Westry heaves it. Yeah, a little way too strong. And that is going to be it for the third quarter. Going into the fourth quarter, now if you're Gill St. Bernard's, what do you have to look to do to try to fight back?
I think it starts with the backcourt. You got to be able to break through this high half-court trap that they're throwing at you and really work for a basket inside. The 3 balls haven't really been falling today. 3 of 18 from downtown. This is usually a really sure-handed 3-point shooting team. And when your bread and butter really isn't working, it's really hard to get anything going on the offensive end. That's been the case today with Gill St. Bernard's. And if they can get those 3s to fall and then on the defensive end continue to really box out and close out possessions, you got your winning formula right there.
Yeah, last season they had a much better year. We're 19-8 on the season, went pretty far, had huge success, and went 7-1 in their conference. I'm eager to know what has been the difference in the shift this season for Coach Mergin Sina.
Yeah, I think it's been a lot of seniors departing, and of course it's just huge turnaround always. And when you got some guys who missed time, Dorsett Mulcahy being one of them, one of your better scorers, and who's been on the bench for a majority of this second half, it's been tough to really adapt and find winning formulas.
Rink with the spin move, the lefty won't fall. Rebounded by West. They got to make a move. Wang between the legs, gets caught up. Dixon over to the corner. West takes the three, drills it.
Nico West, usually known for his rebounding and his tough play inside, but able to stretch the floor as well. Able to knock that one from the corner.
Takes the three of his own. Tried to give him payback. Tried to get it off of him. Now, ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go the other way to Gill St. Bernard.
Yeah, and again, you get that three, and now quickly a stop on the defensive end. This is where you sort of have to build your momentum and keep attacking. And now with Dixon still in this game, the way he played in that third quarter, you got to have the ball in his hands and let him work.
Dixon, a step back. Nearly lost a defender. Wang with it on the outside. Quinn right back to Dixon. Looking to pull back, takes the step back, jumper, drills it. They're coming alive.
Jamal Dixon starting to be the catalyst right now for this team. 7 points now, leads the Knights.
Starting to come alive, giving them a little bit of a run here. 42-31 remaining in the game, and a travel is called. I'm starting to feel the momentum shift.
Yeah, you can't do that as Petrie got caught. He tried to do that step-back game and then took the extra step, hoping the ref wouldn't notice. And now another turnover for College Achieve. And it's only an 11-point game now. You got to be starting to get nervous.
Yeah, and this is where you have to be careful if you're College Achieve, because right now those 2 turnovers lastly just cost you. And they've all finished with buckets on the other end for Gill St. Bernard, as Dixon has it, using the screen from Quinn. Picks up the ball. Quinn at the top of the key. Trying to drive, picks up the dribble. West, way too strong, and it's going to be a turnover for Gill St. Bernard, and that's definitely got to hurt.
Yeah, and again, that's down to 20th turnover of the night for the Knights, and continuing with this common theme of just putting the ball, miscommunication on those passes a couple times down the floor, and then, just too strong on that one. Got to be able to get into that position.
Morrow. Double team. Jones right back to Morrow. The bounce pass to Gibran. Can't find anything. Passes it down low to Monroe. Monroe being double teamed. The defense right now for Gill St. Bernard is starting to turn up. And the travel called on Jones. Another turnover.
Yeah, again, now it's College Achieve's turn to sort of feel the pressure as Gill St. Bernard's in this half-court set has really started to, ramp up the way they've been rotating and getting into positions to get turnovers, and now on this run.
And the timeout is called, and right now, Coach Mergensina could look to try to take advantage of the situation right now, of the turnovers, and try to turn this thing around. 42-31. What has Gill St. Bernard's been doing so well?
I think it's really been on Jamal Dixon, the way he's played, facilitating well. They're starting to really crash down on him when he drives inside and hit that kick out to West in the corner with the three. And then his ability to pull up in certain situations where you saw it right there on the left wing where he sort of stopped the dribble, pulled up, and knocked one down. A guy who's really been coming off the bench a majority of this season, and then now in a crucial spot at the Metro Classic, making a name for himself. And that's where I think these events, you always expect the big names to come out and show out. Mulcahy was starting to do it a little bit early, but it's been the unsung heroes a lot so far this season that's been really big in the difference so far.
Yeah, and you could definitely see it. Only played 10 minutes in this game so far. And, trying to definitely make a name for himself here tonight as they're trying to fight back. It's only an 11-point lead right now for College Achieve. They've been making some heavy mistakes, turnover after turnover, and Gill St. Bernard's looking to take control. 5:48 remaining in the game, and Dixon's going to start it out in the backcourt. Being guarded by Hart. They're going to put Hart on him. Passing the ball around, gets it to the corner. Quinn knocks it down. Bullseye.
And way to beat that zone for Gill St. Bernard. The 3 guards coming up to try to pressure, and the quick passing able to find Quinn in the corner for the open 3.
Monroe down low, floats it up. That's too easy. That's been his game the whole night.
Yeah.
Way to weather the storm.
And there's not a guy that can really match his height inside, so he's able to get the mismatch inside that he wants and knock down the lay-in.
Putting the ball down on the floor. Nixon driving inside and is met by Monroe. Tosses it out to Quinn. Quinn, the jumper, grazes the front rim. Malecki missed that one, but Morrow out on the corner, won't fall. Nas Hart out to Jones. Jones being guarded by Armando. Jones in the corner. Jabron Harris. Kaboom!
Again, they collapse all the defenders down, leaving Harris wide open on the other side. Someone on that zone's got to stay back and stay disciplined.
Right now, just a mistake defensively from Gill St. Bernard's, a 13-point lead. As Gill St. Bernard's trying to fight back. Dixon to Wang. Wang to Quinn. Quinn takes the deep 3, won't fall. Tried his luck on that one.
And Quinn's been trying to force those 3s all day, and they haven't been falling. When he's been able to get schemed up in that corner or on that wing, that's when he's been knocking it down. When he just pulls up from 5-6 feet beyond the arc, it just hasn't been going in. Got to be able to find a way to get him into a much more manageable spot to make a 3.
Yeah, they're still trying to fight back, doing a great job, but Quinn right there forced up that 3-pointer, the bounce pass to Jabron Harris, and he blows the layup. But great find right there for Monroe.
And Harris, off-ball movement, looking great. Caught the defender napping backside, and a great feed inside, but just missing the lay-in.
Morrow gets the ball right in, gets it right back. And Jones, they were looking to set up Hart down low, but he backed out of the post. Jones being guarded by Armando. The quick first step, gets it. Ooh, the cross pass. And that's the same play that they ran a couple of moments ago that got Jabron Harris the 3-pointer. It's working.
And then Dixon, though, noticing it, making the mature adjustment of staying on the pass, tipping it, and making a tough play for Harris to catch it. Great job by Jamal Dixon to recognize that they were running that same play and cheating to it.
Quinn tried to get it over the West, but Jones taking it all the way.
Jump man, jump man, jump man. That boy's up to something. Whoa.
My goodness. We've seen it a couple of times. He's been trying to hammer one down. Finally got it to go. 49-34, 3:14 remaining in the game. Armando, the 3-pointer, won't fall. Rebound by Jones. He's looking to go all the way again, but he stopped.
3 balls have not been falling for Gill St. Bernard's. It's another one that you got wide open in the corner and then not knocking down as Armando couldn't put it away.
His Hart misses the corner pop. The in and out dribble from Armando over to Quinn. Takes the 3 of his own. Still trying to get one to fall. Hart's the alley-oop pass. My goodness, that would have been out of this world.
Yeah, try to get just over there. Great idea, but the athlete
Here
couldn't
we go.
knock it down.
They could play with it a little now. Morrow is going to look to take it as Armando was not having none of that.
And his offensive foul going to get called against Deuce Jones as he was trying to screen out the defender on that fast break. But when you sort of step in there and try to push him back with the backside, easy call for the official. And a break there for Gill St. Bernard's.
Yeah, I actually thought that was a foul on Armando at first because I thought he pushed him out of the way. But no, you're right. As the foul's on Jones as tried to set right there an illegal screen. West to the corner, takes the jumper. A little too strong, soft. Isaiah Oliver, the rebound. Morrow takes the 3. That's just the kind of day it has been for College Achieve.
Anthony Morrow setting up, able to square his shoulders real quick with that natural shooting motion. And I think that might be the dagger.
Gill St. Bernard fought. They fought back a good fight here in the third and fourth quarter, but just couldn't get over the hump as Wang takes the 3-pointer, gets it to fall. with a minute 45 remaining.
And Jamal Dixon picking up another assist there as he saw Wang in the corner. He's been fantastic these last second half.
That pass right there from Morrow to Jabron Harris, who lays it up and in. This is an incredible team.
Yeah, and they played a complete game. A couple of runs that they let up for Gill St. Bernard's, but overall, a complete team win. The only thing that you really can critique them on is just the way that the offense sort of got stagnant for a few moments. But the fast breaks they were running, they were doing a great job on that half-court trap. They were really taking advantage of this inexperienced backcourt.
Now the bench is going to clear out and come in for both teams. Right there, the ball's going to go out of bounds. A minute 20 remaining here in the game.
Yeah, I think right now for College Achieve, they're going to go to 11-6 on the season. And I talked a little bit about their tough schedule that they've played all around. And add another crucial win against, a Gill St. Bernard's team that's talented, just kind of sort of struggling at the moment. But another good win nonetheless.
Oh, the no-look pass to Isaiah Oliver. Isaiah Oliver had the ball on the string coming all the way down. Nearly got it to go, but gets rewarded right back, and he's going to go to the line.
Isaiah Oliver coming off the bench and making some athletic plays. And, again, this team is so deep. When you talk about, Deuce Jones and Nas Hart, who didn't even have a point today, and yet they're still going to come away with a double-digit victory.
Yeah, and to just marvel on the fact that this is the first year that this program is in effect, and to see, you can't even say growth, just to see where they're starting off from is incredible. The sky's the limit for them.
Absolutely, and it's only going to be a matter of time before this team is going to be competing for Shore Conference championships. They're still coming into their own. They're still trying to find their identity, first-year program, but under the head of one of the greatest coaches in New Jersey high school basketball, it's not going to take long for them to find their stride.
Riaz lays that one up and in, but the nice pass from Westry.
And they're finding again Westry doing it all. That first half, he was spectacular. Got limited minutes in the second half. Didn't really need to do much. But there, the nice pass to lead to an assist.
George Boley with that last basket, and it looks like they're just going to dribble this one out. The score is going to be 58-39. What an impressive showing here from College Achieve, taking down Gill St. Bernard.
What a fantastic defensive performance from this College Achieve team from tip-off to the final horn. They were playing that pressure game. They were really making things uncomfortable for Gill St. Bernard's. And then they were really efficient from the field, 41%, usually okay. They got to find their stride, on the offensive end if they really want to be competing with the best teams. But again, another great performance and a hot streak now for this College Achieve team as they are looking to become a powerhouse in New Jersey.
Yeah, and let's take a look at some of those great plays of the second half highlights. It's coming right up.
See, first play here, they go on the fast break. It was Monroe getting the left-hand finish. Dixon, fantastic second half for him as he finished with 7 points. Step back again, a three-pointer knocking down from number 22, Hoyanoski. That was his only three of the game. And Dixon again, another. That was his second three of the second half. And then College Achieve trying to run this break all day. It was Deuce Jones flying like the jump man. That's on their jersey.
Yeah, that's just been incredible. Incredible showing from both squads right now, but don't go anywhere. We have another game coming up right now. We're going to send it over to Vin and Luke. Vin and Luke, take it away.
Now game number 2 is done and over with. College Achieve. Gill St. Bernard's, they put up a fight, but not enough to stop College Achieve as they now are on a 5-game winning streak, if I'm not sure. Two-game winning streak, I apologize. I was thinking about our next game, game number 3, which we'll get to in just a little bit. But first of all, a little bit of a scenery change here. Beautiful view from up here. But anyways, we have a game to talk about. Of course, I'm Vince Picone, and this is Luke Sirianni, as this is the post-game show for game number 2, Gill St. Bernard's against College Achieve. Now, College Achieve looked like they were dominating the entire first half. They did that again in the second half. Luke, what did you see from them in that second half?
Listen, I'm going to give myself some credit here. I did have my prediction right. Gill went on a bit of a run, I would say. You know, they brought the game a little bit closer, but of course, College Achieve, foot on the gas. We saw some great dunks in that second half. Not a single player that really stood out. The leading scorer on the entire court was David Munoz, junior forward, with 12 points. Nothing special. It was a real team effort today.
And that's what you like to see. You like to see the ball being spread around. Everyone likes to have these 50-point performances. They like to try to be the Joel Embiid, try to have that 70 points. But that's not all that you need. You want to be scoring all around the table, and that's what they were doing. They were having a nice Thanksgiving dinner. Everyone was getting some. Now, on the other side, Gill St. Bernard's, it wasn't as much. They were pressured into taking a lot of shots. They didn't get to take as many open shots as they wanted to. Their best shooter, Kieran Quinn, who led the way today, 3 for 9 with 8 points. Not his best, but he was forced into a lot of three-point shots that he obviously did not want to take whatsoever. And Jamal Dixon, right behind him with 7 points. Not the best performance, as we said before. Going into the fourth quarter, they didn't have a single player in double digits. Coming out of it, they end with no players in double digits. It's a rough way to end it, but you can imagine they'll come back and be a little bit stronger for the next one.
I'm going to give them a little bit of credit here. You know what? No standout players. Vincent couldn't have said it better, but you know they broke that defensive barrier that they couldn't in the first half. College Achieve no longer was shutting them out from three. They hit a couple big shots. We saw that one shot where they were contested right in the face, drained the three, made it look nice and easy. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough. They're going to fall to 9-11.
Yeah, not the happiest thing, but this is a streaky team, as we said before. Might not be their day, might not be their streak, but they'll come back as we always know. Now, we're going to come back in just a little bit for the pregame, but right now we're going to take just a little bit of a break. Once again, NJ Hoop Recruit, powered by All Abilities Live. For the post-game show, again, I'm Vincent Picone. I'm always joined by the amazing Luke Sirianni.